Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Talk Studio. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. It's great to be here with you all today.
Yes, it is. Today, we have a really practical topic for our English learners. We are going to talk about jobs and work.
How to describe what you do, your daily responsibilities, your work environment, and even your future career goals.
Because talking about work is one of the most common conversations you will have in English. At parties, on planes, in job interviews, at every networking event.
And many learners feel stuck when someone asks, "So what do you do?" They freeze.
By the end of this episode, you will never freeze again.
Before we start, please, if you like our episodes, share this video with your friends. Subscribe to English Talk Studio if you have not already, and give us a big thumbs up.
Your support means the world to us. So, Jake, are you ready to dive into the world of work?
Absolutely, Emma. Let's get started.
So, when someone asks you, what do you do? What is the easiest way to answer?
The easiest way is to give your job title. I am a teacher. I am a nurse. I am a software engineer. Simple and clear.
Or you can say, I work as. I work as a designer. I work as an accountant.
Both work. So, Emma, what is your role here at English Talk Studio?
I am a podcast host and a content creator. And you?
I am also a podcast host. And outside of the podcast, I work as an English language coach.
Sometimes people want to know more about your company. So you can add, I work for. I work for a small marketing agency. I work for a hospital downtown.
And if you work for yourself, you can say, I am self-employed, or I freelance, or I run my own business.
Self-employed is a great word to know. It means you do not have a traditional boss.
Now, beyond just your job title, people often want to know what you actually do during the day.
This is where the words responsibilities and tasks come in. Your responsibilities are the things you are in charge of. Your tasks are the specific things you do.
Useful phrases. I am responsible for. I am responsible for managing the team. I am responsible for customer service.
My main task is. My main task is to write reports. My main task is to teach English to beginners.
Or my role involves. My role involves a lot of meetings and planning.
These phrases sound professional and clear, useful for interviews especially.
Now, let's talk about your daily routine at work. People often ask, what is a typical day like for you?
Great question to be ready for. You can structure your answer with time markers.
First, then, after that, in the afternoon, by the end of the day.
For example, I would say, a typical day for me starts at 9. First, I check my email and plan the day. Then I have meetings or recording sessions. After lunch, I work on writing and editing. By the end of the day, I usually have a clear plan for tomorrow.
Great structure, Emma. The time markers make it really easy to follow.
What about you, Jake?
My typical day starts a bit later. First, I prepare materials for my coaching sessions. Then, I have one-on-one calls with my students. In the afternoon, I usually work on my podcast. By 6, I am usually done.
Now let's talk about the work environment. Where you work, who you work with, the culture.
Commonplaces. I work in an office. I work from home. I work remotely. I work hybrid, which means some days in the office, some days at home.
I have a hybrid schedule too. I love it. Best of both worlds.
Some people work outdoors. Construction workers, farmers, park rangers. I work outside, mostly.
Or you can describe the atmosphere. The atmosphere at my work is casual. We can wear jeans and the schedule is flexible.
Or formal. My workplace is pretty formal. We wear business clothes and there is a strict hierarchy.
And the people. My coworkers are great. We get along really well.
Or I have an amazing boss. She really supports the team.
Now some essential vocabulary for the workplace.
Boss or manager, the person who supervises you and gives you tasks.
Coworker or colleague, the people you work with at your same level.
Team, a group of people working together on something.
Client, a customer, especially in a service business. Like, I have a meeting with a client tomorrow.
Deadline. The date when something must be finished. I have a deadline on Friday.
Project. A specific piece of work with a beginning and end. I am working on a new project.
Meeting. When people get together to discuss work. I have 3 meetings today.
Salary. The money you earn from your job, usually per year or per month.
Promotion. When you move up to a higher position. I got a promotion last year.
Benefits. Extra things your job gives you besides salary. Health insurance, vacation days, retirement plans.
These words come up constantly in work conversations.
Now, let's talk about something personal. Job satisfaction. Do you like your job?
Honestly, I love my job. I get to help people every day, and I am always learning.
Same here. I love what I do. It is creative and meaningful.
Useful phrases for talking about whether you like your job. I love my job because. I really enjoy my work because. I find my work very rewarding.
Rewarding is a great word. It means it gives you satisfaction beyond money.
And if you do not love your job, you can say, my job is okay. It pays the bills. Or, I am looking for something new.
It pays the bills is a really useful idiom. It means the job is mostly about money, not passion.
And we can talk about parts of the job we like and do not like.
I love the creative side, but I find the administrative work tedious.
I enjoy working with my students, but the long hours can be tiring.
It is honest, and it shows you can talk about your work in a real way.
Now, let's talk about past experience. People often ask about your previous jobs.
Useful phrases. Before this, I worked as a teacher in Korea.
I used to be a barista. Now I am a manager.
In my last job, I learned a lot about leadership.
And about future goals. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I would like to start my own business someday.
My goal is to become a senior developer in the next 2 years.
My dream job is to be an author.
These phrases show ambition without sounding arrogant.
Now, we have a great listener story to share today.
This message comes from Pavel in the Czech Republic. Pavel is 29 years old, and he is an engineer at a manufacturing company.
Pavel writes, "Hi, Jake and Emma. Last year, my company opened a new branch, and they started having international meetings in English."
He continues, I was terrified. I knew the technical English for my work, but I could not talk about myself or my role. When people asked what I did, I just said engineer and stopped.
Pavel says, "I started listening to English Talk Studio every morning on my way to work. I learned phrases like, I am responsible for, and a typical day for me looks like."
He continues, last month I had to introduce myself to the new international team. I spoke for 2 minutes about my role, my responsibilities, and my career goals. People asked follow-up questions, and I could actually answer.
Pavel, that is amazing. From one-word answers to full conversations, that is real progress.
He says it changed how his colleagues see him. They take him more seriously now, and his manager even mentioned him for a possible promotion.
Pavel, you are an inspiration. The right words at the right time can really change your career.
Listeners, if you have a story to share, please send us a message. We love featuring you.
Now, Jake, let's also practice how to ask about other people's jobs. This is half of every work conversation.
Right. So, what do you do is the basic one.
Then, what is your role exactly? How long have you worked there? Do you enjoy it?
What is the most interesting part of your job? What is the hardest part?
And the magic question? How did you get into that field? People love telling that story.
These questions show real interest. They are great for networking and making new connections.
Okay, let's wrap up. Today we covered describing your job, daily routine, work environment, vocabulary, job satisfaction, past experience, future goals, and asking others about their work.
A very full episode. The key is
Practice talking about your work out loud. Practice in the shower, in the car, or in front of a mirror until it becomes natural.
Now our question for you. Drop a comment below and tell us, what do you do? Practice introducing your job in English right now in the comments.
We will read every single one and reply to as many as we can.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like.
Subscribe so you do not miss our weekly episodes.
And share with one friend who is also learning English. Just one friend. That is all we ask.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We will see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing and keep enjoying English.
Bye.